Hello. Good evening, boys. Yeah, thank you. So I would like to thank the college. First of all, I would thank the Secretary Maharaj, in charge Maharaj, our principal sir, Dr. V. Chandrasekhar sir, my HOD and my teacher, Dr. V. Shriram. And one incident is like now I feel like I've completed college. The reason being, 2020 we were supposed to have a valedictory function. I missed out that function because of personal reasons. And the next day was COVID lockdown. So I couldn't come to college after that. But now standing here in the same hall after 4 years, I feel really happy. And I feel like I've completed circle. So to begin with, like how many of you use LinkedIn here? Okay, raise of hands, please. Yeah. Okay, good. How many of you use an account in either like Netflix, Hotstar, Instagram, Facebook? It's fine, you can raise your hands. Nothing to be wrong with. Yeah, good. Thank you. Yes. Okay, thank you. So, today is going to be a seminar or rather a workshop as to why LinkedIn is important. இது ரொம்ப முக்கியம் LinkedIn இந்த காலத்துல in this kind of digital era. LinkedIn is very important for all of us. It is one of the tools which will get you a job, a higher pay package. It's a piece of social app that is very informative. Okay. So to carry on with, so I'll just start off like basically what LinkedIn is to those of you who haven't used LinkedIn. So what is LinkedIn? LinkedIn is the world's largest professional network on the web, right? You have Facebook, so Instagram, all of those, but it's all like for your fun purposes, everything. You'll be watching reels, maybe celebrities, sports personalities, all those comedy reels, everything. But LinkedIn is extremely professional. That's one of the tools that is very, very important for all of us in this era, right? And secondly, like I said, it's the app that is going to get you a job, okay, or an internship. Because I have known my own batchmates who would have like texted at least 100 people on LinkedIn and they would have got one job. But yes, LinkedIn is very important because it will get you the right job and you have to go to the people in LinkedIn. LinkedIn is an app where like they won't come to you. The recruiters or professionals are not going to text you. You have to text them, you have to message them, you have to ask what it is. So that's 2. And 3, it's also a platform where you can organize offline events, you can post, you can talk about different topics, yeah, you can have discussions, debates. So it's a really good platform to be on. And something, why is LinkedIn important for students? First one, you connect with the professionals who are there in the field. They can be in any field, digital marketing, your chartered accountants, or like CEOs, CFOs, sales operatives, sales reps, sales managers, all of them are going to be in LinkedIn for sure, right? And it's a place where you connect with them. You can talk to them, you can see what they are doing, what kind of experience they have, where they have worked, and it's going to be the place. And secondly, like I mentioned earlier, find and apply to jobs and internships. And your profile in LinkedIn is going to be a resume. All of you, you'll be starting to attend interviews, placement interviews, right? You'll be having a piece of paper. But LinkedIn is where your entire profile is your resume. Your education is mentioned, your internship is mentioned, your skills, your achievements, everything is going to be mentioned on LinkedIn under your profile. So just quickly open LinkedIn, nothing else but LinkedIn, right? Those are using it. And if you go into your profile, your specific profile, you can just scroll down and see what all is there in LinkedIn, right? You'll be able to see your bio, you'll be able to see your education, your qualifications, your achievements, your skills, interests, all of these is going to be mentioned in LinkedIn. If you haven't updated, you can, okay? Better late than never, you can do it. But yes, you will be able to see what all is needed and what all comes under your profile. To continue with, okay, got it. Participate in group events. Like I mentioned, you can find a group in LinkedIn, right? Maybe the same topic that you like about. It can be like an array of topics. Maybe you're good in like talking about sports. Maybe you like to write about sports articles. Maybe why Ruturaj Gaikwad was dropped, right? So many things. Why the budget last week was very bad for the middle class, right? So many things that you can talk about, so many things you can write. Others are all writing. And I would say COVID as an era, like these 2 years, the 3 years of pandemic has actually exploded in the social world. Because all you see, all the so-called influencers you see on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, they all grew in the COVID era and not before that. So being present in social is really, really important for you to get a job, to be part of group events. And learn skills and develop knowledge. Now, you may be knowing a piece of information, but LinkedIn as a place, people will be talking about other piece of information. They'll be talking about what is relevant. You'll be having someone write like a 10-15 line article as to why this needed, or maybe why a particular tool like ChatGPT or Gemini, DALL-E is required in a particular field. So all of this is needed. As and when you see others post, your friends post, your peers, you'll be also learning from them. And when you go and write such post, you'll also be teaching them. So it's a place where you teach and also you learn. Recommendation and endorsements. What do I mean by these? So recommendation endorsements now simply to state like I'm telling, okay, this person, this student is good in this. That's it. Simply just like a referral. But LinkedIn is very, very important, because if a person like who's really recognized in LinkedIn, he's going to tell, yes, this student is really good. He has the best skill. He has these skills now. And when recruiters go and see your profile, they'll know, okay, such an established profile has recommended this boy. Yes, I can talk to him. I can maybe hire him. So recommendation endorsements are really, really important in LinkedIn. And recruiters access. Simply to say it, it's a one-stop shop for all HRs, for all professionals who want to hire you, because they know your profile. They're going to see what you studied, where you studied, what kind of qualification you have, right? So everything. So it's a one-stop shop, and it's like direct access for recruiters. In the Mari, off placement campus where you're going for interviews face to face, right? You just be meeting one person, maybe one HR will be interviewing you. But once you're LinkedIn, everyone is going to see your profile. So it's very important to have a LinkedIn account, and most importantly, a good LinkedIn profile. Your LinkedIn profile, remember, your first impression is always the best impression. Why do you say it? Simply because LinkedIn Taranda, I've seen people who have posted like Virat Kohli fan, Lionel Messi fan, right? Agreed, you can be one, but that's not the place where you need to post about it, right? அது இன்ஸ்டாகிராம்லையோ ஃபேஸ்புக்லையோ போட்டுண்டா தப்பே கிடையாது. பட் இஃப் யூ கோயிங் டு டூ இட் இன் லிங்க்டின், பீப்புள் ஆர் கோயிங் டு வண்டர், இவன் சீரியஸாக இருக்கானா, இஸ் நாட் பீங் ப்ரொஃபஷனல் இனஃப், ஓகே, அண்ட் தே வாண்ட் ப்ரொஃபஷனல்ஸ். பீப்புள் எக்ஸ்பெக்ட் ப்ரொஃபஷனலிசம். ஸோ தட்ஸ் த திங். Remember this point, it's very, very important. So what do you see in your profile? So once again, quickly open your LinkedIn accounts in your phones, and you'll be seeing these things. You'll be seeing a profile picture, where what you can upload. You can see your bio, your about section, which is like technically like just kutti gist about what you are, who you are. And then your work experience, your internships, your so-called work jobs you have applied to, what you have got into. And education, your 10th standard, 12th standard, what you did, what you studied, how much you scored, what subjects did you take. And once you come into college, what degree are you pursuing, how much did you score, what did you do in campus, what did you do in class, like did you participate in events, did you participate in quizzing, what kind of, it can be sports, it can be academics, both ways. But they will all be seeing that under that section, which is work experience and education, Certifications simply is something that you do on your own. It can be in Google, it can be like all these Udemy, Coursera, those kind of websites. It can be any certification. LinkedIn digital marketing, or you want to simply learn accounts, you want to learn math, simple math, like it can be anything. So on the certifications, when you're posting on LinkedIn, it makes a huge, huge difference. So can you see these sections in your LinkedIn account first? I'll just take a yes, quick no, anything? Okay, good. And then your skills. What skills do you have? All right. So I'll come back into it, but yeah, skills like it can be like either hard skills or soft skills. I'll give you the definitions for that later on. but skills வந்து ரொம்ப முக்கியம். It can be like, for example, என் ப்ரொஃபைல் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா I'll be having Google Analytics, Google 360, LinkedIn marketing, content marketing. That is like my workspace. Photography space பார்த்தோன்னா Adobe Photoshop, Adobe Premiere Pro, all of those I'll be there. I would have put up. So it's a mix of both, right? So you should have that in your LinkedIn profiles. And interest, ultimately, like what you put in your resume. I like to watch movies, I like to read books, I'm good at cooking, I like to it can be anything. It can be playing a sport, it can be doing something you want to do when you're time spending alone, so something like that. How to select a good profile photo? Okay, so this is very important. Okay, ஏன்னா ப்ரொஃபைல் ஃபோட்டோ வந்து சொன்னா எல்லாரும் ரெஸ்யூமேல் பிரிண்ட் பண்ணி போட்டிருப்போம், பட் when you're going on to LinkedIn, it's like the world can see it, right? So I'm going to put 2 photos here. It's of me da, but I just want a quick shout as to which photo is recommended for LinkedIn. So how many of you feel this photo should be on LinkedIn? Quick raise of hands. Very nice, I like it. And photo number 2, how many of you think this should be on LinkedIn? Wow, okay, majority is going for photo 2, but like just like Shriram sir pointed out, both are fine to be put up on LinkedIn. The reason being, both are still professional. You shouldn't be posting anything like இப்போ LinkedIn or WhatsApp or Insta or friend or DP எடுத்து கொடுக்குறானா அந்த மாதிரி photos, it's a complete no on LinkedIn. Alright, அப்படி ஸ்டைலில் ஒரு கண்ணாடி போடுறது, that and all is complete no on LinkedIn, right? So anything of these, it should be professional looking. So however you will go approach an interview with that professionalism, that is what you need on LinkedIn. Sorry. Yeah. So a good photo in a profile should be same as attending an in-person interview. Like I said, நீங்க இன்டர்வியூக்கு எப்படி போவீங்களோ அந்த மாதிரியே ஃபோட்டோ போட்டுட்டா இட்ஸ் ஈஸியர், ரைட்? And what is to be mentioned in your introduction? An introduction should highlight your professional background, key skills, and what you are to achieve or contributing into your next role or opportunity, right? So quickly you can again get into LinkedIn. You can see that about or bio section where you put something about yourself. And on the section specifically should tell exactly these 5 things: your professional identity, your key skills and expertise, your professional achievements, your career goals, personal touch. I'll talk about it, but yeah, so these 4 things are key, right? I've seen so many people, I've seen so many accounts where they copy the same message from other accounts, other profiles, because they feel both of them are doing the same thing. But then that's not personal touch. Personal touch is something where you give your heart, your idea, your thinking behind that message, from behind the gist or whatever you're going to define yourself as, your brand, your identity. So that is personal touch, right? So introduction ellarum paathacha? Your in your profiles rather, your bio, your about sections, right? So you have to mention these 5 things, right? Make sure you're professional. So for example, what I would state is like, I am a digital marketing expert, or rather I am digital marketing associate. I look to drive campaigns online with the help of social medias for big brands, and my key expertise is to, I would say, double revenue or double product sales, whatever it may be, right? And how you're going to contribute to the next company is very, very important here, right? So that's what is to be mentioned in your introduction. Catch the eyes of the recruiter. The information you type on your LinkedIn profile, on your website, is a detailed version of a physical resume. Resume எல்லாரும் சொல்லியிருப்பாங்க 1 page resume, 2 sides resume, இப்படி தான் இருக்கணும்னு. But LinkedIn you can add as many details as you can. There are so many things that you can add, so many things that like very, very important, right? And as and when you do things, you keep updating your LinkedIn. Okay, if you finished a degree, or rather if you finished, like if you're graduating tomorrow, upload it. Upload that information saying I graduated from Vivekananda College in this stream. So as and when you update information, it's going to spread, and people or other your professionals, your recruiters are going to catch, they're going to notice you. That's very, very important. So catch the eyes of recruiter, they're going to see your education, your experiences, your skills, your hard skills and soft skills. And yeah, moving into education. List your relevant degrees. So it can be what you're studying right now, what you do in college, what you do in campus, right? It's very, very important why you do it, right? I've seen accounts where they just say, I passed out from Ramakrishna Mission Ravichandran College, batch 2017-2020, nothing else, right? There won't be any piece of information. That's where like recruiters will start thinking, ivan enna padichan, ivan enna pannirukana. But the moment you mention the details, they need not even think twice. They're going to see everything on a screen, right from the place. They can be the office, it can be the homes, they're working like hybrid model. But yeah, relevant degrees is very, very important. You mention your degree, the field of study, what subjects. You need not mention all the subjects that you mentioned, like studied. Very few, the main subjects that you are going to take forward, what you're going to do. So that's very important. Your college, your university name, and graduation date. If you graduated, well and good. But if you haven't graduated, if you have 1 year time, 2 year time, there's this option called expected graduate date and or option. So on the date, you can say May 2026 or May 2027, whatever it may be. But on the option potukalanga. Highlights your honors and achievements. So like whatever achievements you have in campus, maybe like can be extracurriculars, your quizzing, maybe some kind of culturals, your all the intra-departments, inter-department events that you're doing. So mention all certificates, mention all details on it, because the recruiters are going to notice it firsthand and you're going to get impressed. And relevant coursework and projects, all the projects, the important ones, your final year project, or maybe the projects that you do in between years, your second year projects, whatever is important. You not mention all that 15 projects or 15 no vanda. But on the key 4 or 5 projects that is going to take you to the next level is very, very important on the education. And your higher secondary school. So you just need to mention your 10th standard, 12th standard, okay, which stream you studied, what's your grade percentage. Yeah, marks on the like still some of them upload your marks, how much they scored in LinkedIn, some of them don't do it. But yeah, so it's like, it's your option altogether. So just for example, this like our beloved, we call him our HOD, Sanathan Ramakrishnan, the bro, yeah. So our education experience is there. So as you can see here, I'll just explain to those in the back who can't see it, but those in the front can see it. So our recent Amity University has finished his MBA in Marketing and HR, which is mentioned right on top. And then he has mentioned the date 2019 to 21. And he has mentioned his activities, societies where he participated in, and skills he has mentioned team management, event management, marketing management, and brand management, right? So he's mentioned this, recruiters are going to see it. And coming to the previous form of education qualification, his UG degree at Vivekananda College. So he's mentioned BBA, 2016-2019 batch, his activities, worked as a deputy manager and manager of logistics at ARISTON, an exclusive team formed by the BBA department for organizing inter-college events. And he's also mentioned his co-curricular activities here. Basketball team captain 2018-2019. So sports mentioned, if you're on a cricket team, if you're in the college cricket team, chess team, athletics, mention that. Make sure it is on your LinkedIn profile. It's very, very important. And he's also, if you see here, he just mentioned 3 of his certificates here, so that the recruiters can also see that. So one is like 3rd place inter-college basketball tournament. Second is his logistics certificate at Ariston. And 3rd is the deputy manager logistics that he got. So mention your certifications also is very important. Work experiences. List all work experiences, internships in your profile. It can be internship of 1 month, 4 weeks, 6 months, 3 months, however long you want. Make sure it's on your profile. It's very, very important. Okay. Intern yosiklam 1 month dana, what is so big? Why do we need to put it on LinkedIn? Yosiklam. But you don't know the impact it has when a recruiter or someone professional is going to see your profile, because they might be thinking what he did or what he did not do. So make sure you mention everything. Even if it's a gap year, mention why you took a gap year in your profile. It can be because of health reasons, it can be something because of your personal reasons. Mention that, right? Just mention personal reasons. It can be something like you're pursuing something different for, like na solana, I pursued 2 years of photography. So mention that. Let's not leave it as a gap year. And let's not like help or what to say. Recruiter should not think, even 2 வருஷம் என்ன பண்ணா 2022 Marchல I finished working at Newgen Digital, where I worked as digital marketing executive. அதுக்கப்புறம் இவன் என்ன பண்ணா, it's already July 2024, August 24 now. What did he do in the last 2 years? Let's not give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's mention all details clearly so that they don't have any questions. And list your name of the organization with your job titles, right? Just not the name of the organization. It can be Google. For example, it can be something like pick your trail. Just mention the name of the organization and what role or job title you have been given, right? It can be digital marketing associate, can be trainee, intern, whatever. Just mention it. And time period is really important. LinkedIn, the start date and your end date is very, very important. And LinkedIn, if you have done internships before, you can see, you can mention your start date and end date, you can see what is it and how you can change it. Describe your roles and responsibilities in detail. Just don't mention sales manager, executive, or sales intern. That's all too basic because they don't know what you did, what you worked, right? So it's better to mention all these in detail, and I'll be giving you an example of how you do it. And skills that you developed during your tenure in the organization in the internship, or skills that you kind of used for the particular role. This is very important. Okay. Yeah. So just for an example, so this is my own profile. I just took a screen grab out of it. So if you see here, digital marketing executive, that's my job title. Newgen Digital is a company, and I mentioned full time. Right? If it's an intern, you're going to mention as intern. If it's a part-time, you're going to mention part-time. And location is important. So Chennai, India. Right? Digital marketing is important. I've given all these 5-6 points here. Right? It's all the things I did. If you're going to mention your roles and responsibilities, well and good. But just also mention what kind of key changes you made or key things that you drove in the organization. For example, Solona, I'll just mention one point. Increase sales of a newly introduced EV vehicle of a leading automobile company in India by executing Google Facebook campaigns worth USD 12,000 and conversions worth USD 30,000. So it's 2.5 times increase panirken. But if you're going to mention that in your profile, people are going to see, okay, he's able to sell products, he's able to market products, and he's able to bring revenue into the company. And if you just go, I can just leave it as digital marketing executive, but people aren't going to know what it actually did. So it's good to mention down the few key highlights that you have done in the organization. And coming to the hard skills and soft skills, hard skills are your specific, your technical abilities, to call it as, like that is required to do your job every day, and that is typically learned through your education, through your experiences as such, right? It can be like work-based. For example, ARISTON, all of us, we learned teamwork, we learned communication, right? So all of these skills are learnt on hands. We never knew, none of us were like great. I guarantee that first event, all of us would have done something wrong and we would have got it from HOD. That's a guarantee. But your day after day, after all the events that you done, we'd be learning. So you learn every day in every situation. And soft skills, like your interpersonalities, your communication skills, your social skills, your emotional intelligence and personality traits, your behavior, character. இதெல்லாமே முக்கியம். And LinkedIn அதையும் போடலாம் நீங்க. I'm a good listener, I'm a good speaker, I'm good in team management. So if I can work as a team, I can work in a team. இதெல்லாம் போடுறச்சு people can appreciate you. It's all good to have just your experiences. You can have a 10 CGPA, you can have like a 15 lakhs package at Google or somewhat. But you need hard skills and soft skills for the recruiters to look at you, to find you. Networking. So networking on the, like how you contact others, can be your peers, professionals, other industry experts, right? It can be anyone. So reach out, keep reaching out to them, keep messaging them, because it's very really important, right? ஒருத்த மட்டும் நம்பிட்டு இருக்க முடியாது. I know all of you have a friend who's good at giving advice, right? இந்த வேலை பண்றா அந்த வேலை பண்றான்னு எல்லாரும் சொல்லுவாங்க. But in LinkedIn there are thousands of people like him to give you an advice, to help you out. And advice வந்து கூப்பிட்டு தர மாட்டாங்க, அவங்களே வந்து they would written up a post and we'll be like, oh my god, this is nice, I should have done this ன்னு நம்மளுக்கே தோணும். So that's really important for us. So personal experiences சொல்லணும்னா, I was like actually bad at communicating, I was bad at typing information, like I couldn't get my thoughts as a post. But LinkedIn la ஒரு நாளைக்கு படிச்சிருந்தா, I was just going through LinkedIn again and again. Then one guy was like, keep practicing, do not post immediately, just keep writing, write in a paper, write, type it out in a computer, you need not even post it. As and when you do it, you'll practice, and practice makes a man perfect, nearly perfect, but yeah. So keep doing it and you'll actually be good at it. So make the first move every time. And inga seri college seri, because you'll be hearing saying a company is coming to interview, a company is coming to pick students, graduates, whatever it may be. But LinkedIn la, you have to go to them, nobody is going to come to you at ease, at will. So right, you need to reach out to them, you need to reach, if you're going to have something like if you want a job, you want internship, some opportunity, reach out to them. And what is networking on LinkedIn? Building and nurturing professionalism, to simply say it. சரியா, இப்போ நான் எங்க இருக்கேன், if I am just going to come and say hi guys, that's not networking. You're going to talk your experience, you're going to talk what you are doing, what I am doing, right? It's like mutually, I can learn something from you இன்னைக்கு பேசுறோம்னா, if you're in a group discussion, I'll definitely learn something from you guys. Okay, it's not that I am the best here, I'll also be learning from you, you will also be learning from me. So that is networking, that is professionalism. So that is very important. And the importance of networking, it's like 7 key points. There are more, but these are the 7 key points that I actually like call as important. First one, your career opportunities, your so-called your job openings, your recruiters, your referrals. All of this is very important, because all of these are going to be a career opportunities. And second is your professional development, what you learn, how you grow, what kind of skills you learn, right? In your mentorship, if you're doing an intern, if someone is mentoring you, if you're mentoring someone, all is going to be very key in LinkedIn. And LinkedIn la solrane, your profile is your brand, right? Like how, like just to pull an anecdote, KGF la vandu Yash goes around, he's like a brand since 19 something, right? Same way, all of you are a brand, all of you are an identity, and that's very important. Okay. And your industry insights, LinkedIn la ekkachakka பேரு, they're all like என்ன சொல்றது, posting every day what is happening in the industry, what is important in the industry, different trends, different news, all these competitor analysis are coming up in LinkedIn quick and fast, and we should be ready to like see, make changes, make decisions. So that's important. And collaborations and partnerships. So நம்மலாம் வந்து ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் தான், கரெக்டா? பட் once if you get into business, once you start working, there are options where you'll be like, where like everybody சொல்றதுனா, you'll be working with other organizations, where you'll be getting into business collaborations, project collaborations, everything. So adukla on the LinkedIn is very important, because you'll be reaching out to them saying, hey, let's get into a collaboration. Ellarum ipo LinkedIn la rather Instagram, you'll be seeing this collaborations, right, where two celebrities or two like influencers are joining together, getting into a collaboration, a reel. So that is really like prevalent in LinkedIn these days. Support and advice. PS, what is PS? Problem solving. You can post a problem on LinkedIn, everyone will be there to solve. You just need to post. Can be like good advice, it can be bad advice at times, but there are people who can solve problems. Okay? And feedback. Constructive feedback is really important, and it's prevalent in LinkedIn. Ellaru on the feedback kudukranga ipolam, saying if I did something wrong, people are there to point out, say it's wrong, you could have done it better, please do it better, or maybe you can try this, you could have done this, right? So that's important. And personal growth. It's really a good place to get your confidence building. You can get motivated, you can get inspired. So confidence building solana, like one of my like speaking skills or communicating skills, and this is like thanks to LinkedIn solana. part of it, because I saw others, what they did, how they practiced, what they had to do to get to that level. So that's a good place to, like, it's a good place to network. Yeah. How to network and reach out to the pros. So networking irundha mattum poduma, you're good at talking, you're good at speaking, it's not enough. You need to reach out to them. So that's really key, right? And I would say it's a step by step process. ஏன்னா வந்து நல்லா பேசலாம், நல்லா பழகலாம், but if you're not going to execute these step by step, it's going to be a problem, right? So first step is your profile optimization. So again, back into your LinkedIn accounts on your phone, right? So you can see your profile photo, right? You can also see your profile. And that's where you'll be posting your profile, your background photo, can be typing your about section. That's step 1. Any day you'll open a LinkedIn account, you start a LinkedIn account, LinkedIn on the first profile photo, profile la dhaan kekka poradhu. Second, identify your networking goals, right? You should, actually it's really, really important. And you should know what you want to do in the future, what kind of jobs you want to work in, who do you want to learn from, who do you want to collaborate with, right? So all of these is really important in LinkedIn. ஏன்னா வந்து லைக் லைக் இட்ஸ் நாட் லைக் சரி கிடைக்கிற ஜாபுக்கு நம்ம போகலான்னு இருக்கலாம், பட் இட்ஸ் ரியலி இம்பார்ட்டன்ட் டு டூ சம்திங் யூ லைக், ரைட்? HOD always used to tell like what you do or do what you like, and that's been my mantra till date, and I'm happy that he told me in class one day. So you should be able to find out what kind of jobs is there, what kind of job opportunities is there on LinkedIn. So it's important. Find the right group, right? Idla vandu like it can be people you find through search, like on the Google, like Google search mari LinkedIn lo search bar irukku. Anga vandu you can find different people, you can just type out names, you can find who they are, or maybe you come across a personality, like a really good what to say, speaker, a really good resource person, you can just search for him, right? So search for him, you can see what he's doing, and it's really important. Your alumni is going to be on LinkedIn. I bet Vignesh is on LinkedIn, Aditya is on LinkedIn, right? So all of us are in LinkedIn. It's a good place. And I still have people from like the ARISTON department from the last 3-4 years sending me requests every day. And it's a good place to connect. You can help them out. They'll help you out. And as and when you make connections on the go, you're going to expand. Your network is going to expand. Instagram la 500 follower irukkalam, 1000 followers irukkalam, can be a big deal. But LinkedIn la 100 follower irundhalu you can get a job opportunity somewhere, because there are 100 people looking out for you and you're looking out for 100 people. So it's easier. Send personalized connection request. Be genuine, guys. ஏன்னா வந்து you can like ஏதோ யாரோ ஒருத்த சொல்லிட்டான்னு இப்பெல்லாம் இருந்துட முடியாது. So be genuine. Your message that you're going to send should be crisp. It should be respectful, right? Cannot be like, hey bro, hey buddy, hey machan. This and all is not like needed on LinkedIn. So you can just say hi sir or hi ma'am, or you can call them with names. Whatever the names is, just say hi and just type out a message, because that's better. So don't do like any kind of like, sort of cliche things that you do it on a social media account like Instagram, WhatsApp, Facebook. So whatever you don't do on these, please like don't follow it on LinkedIn. And your follow-up conversation, your thank you messages. If someone you message has like responded, just say like, thank you sir, thank you for responding to me, I'm waiting for an opportunity. Just be courteous, thanks for the opportunity, thank them for the opportunity that they're giving you, right? And connect over calls to understand information. If you see a resource person, message them saying like, hi, I'm looking for opportunity, I see that your company is growing and I feel like the skills that I have can be used in your organization for my growth nu solli sollaam, right? So andha mari solracha it becomes easier, because like then they are going to see how genuine you are, and it's all like interlinked. Seriya, they can see how genuine you are, how it's going to be interconnected. And paakarcha then you can ask, you can request them saying, can we please connect over call, I want to understand more information from you. Neenga kekalam. And 8th point, join and participate in groups. LinkedIn has a lot of groups, a lot of like social groups. Join them. Like for example, just to state, there's this digital marketing guys group in our group where they just post the trends, the changes that is happening in the digital marketing field, right? 2 years back when I was working, I thought social media marketing was a highlight. Facebook ads, Google ads, your YouTube ads, what do you say? I was like, okay, idu panna podum, I can like live nu yoscha nanu. But after the introduction of ChatGPT, DALL-E, Gemini, I was like, okay, this is not enough for me. I need to get better. I need to move along with the crowd. Ne? You have to upskill, and it's a good place because people are going to talk about the industry trends, the industry changes, and it's very, very important for you. And ninth one, maintain and nurture relationships. Okay, it's just like maintaining, but yeah, it's like maintaining a girlfriend, right? Because you need to like actually be courteous, be patient with them. Because just because a person did not react or respond to your message for a few days, don't be IEO. You can't just go and reply saying, please sir, why didn't you not message me? I messaged 2 days back. No, don't ask. Just wait. Maybe they are busy. They haven't seen your message. So just wait, be courteous, maintain and nurture the relationship. That's very, very important. Cold connections and how to send one. So cold connections, simply to state it, those people who you don't know at all. Okay. For example, you guys know me as Advaith, as a senior, right? But before that, if you don't know me, or other connection, that's a cold connection. Because I don't know you, you don't know me, right? That would be a cold connection, just to give an example. It's very, very important, I know a friend of mine, a close friend of mine, he was looking for a job during COVID. We were a group, HOD knows Manikandan sir. Money. So he had a drastic change, and he actually what he did was he sent a lot of messages to others, like HR professionals. He wanted to get into HR, so he sent it to HRs, other organizations, other groups, and he finally got a job in the company he wanted to. And that company wasn't even hiring in the first place. That is the biggest twist. And they said they're not hiring, but as and when he reached out, they were like, okay, fine, he has a skill. He is good at it. He can like excel here. He can help the company excel in Solte. They hired him. So cold connections are really, really helpful. And I'll be talking about how do you send one. So first one, personalize your message. Mention something specific about what you've seen in the recruiter's message, like recruiter's profile. You could have something like education qualification or experience. It would have caught your eye. Hey, you your profile. Mention that while sending a message saying, hi sir, I noticed your profile. It was really good. I'm shocked to see that you've been in the same company for 10 years in the era where like all of them are shifting every 6-7 months. So that's very, very important to highlight key things. Be concise. Message small and brief. Okay, love letter one page, 100 page. Okay. Provide value. Right. Explain to the resource person or your recruiter or a HR professional as to why connecting with him will be beneficial for you and how you can add value. That's important. You should tell him, you should reason him saying, sir, I'm good at this. You can hire me, you can take me, you can consider me. You have to tell him. Right. Express genuine interest. Just because you want to do it, please don't do it. Don't connect with anyone because it's a black flag in the LinkedIn media, right? So please don't do that at all. And be professional, as much as professional as you can, okay? Don't text as if you'll be texting someone on your Instagram accounts, your WhatsApp, Facebook. Don't do that. LinkedIn or in-person interview, every approach or company every like off-campus pay, you'll be approaching them. Same way you approach your recruiters and your professionals on LinkedIn. Just a sample structure, right? You start with the greetings, salutations, what you want to call it. Hi sir, hi madam. You can call them by name, saying hi Advaith, right? Hi Vikram. So all of these are there. So start with the greeting and be polite with it, right? Second one is the introduction. Briefly start with yourself and your background, what you did, what you're going to do, right? It's very, very important for him to notice. He won't have the time to go through your entire profile, right? All these professionals on LinkedIn, they'll be seeing thousands of profiles in a day, right? So be very, very clear with it and be brief, okay? Like on the message, on the nodikku enna thevyo, adu mattum mention panna podum, vera edume mention panna thevilla. Now 12th in the certificate like college in the certificate that's not important. What you did, what you're going to do is key. Personalization. Mention a specific reason for reaching out to him and related to the profile of work, right? Why I'm saying this, like I'm a digital marketing executive or associate, what do you want to call it? And there might be someone who's like interested in it, right? Or digital marketing aspirant, those who want to market products or like want to do sales on online platforms like Google, YouTube, social, Instagram. They can text me, they can ask me saying, hey, I want help in this, I want to do this, eppadi pannalamnu kekkalam. So that is your personalization, where you're going to reach out to a person where it's related to what you're going to do, what you want to do. Don't message someone else just because you're professional, he's a recruiter. Don't message them and ask for something else. Ask something that is related to your field and related to that. It should be a connecting point, a meeting point. There should be something common, right? So that's key here. Call to action. State what you hope to achieve by connecting, right? It can be like, I want internship opportunity. I want full-time job at your place. Or it can be something like, I want to learn about this more. I want your advice about this. I want to learn about something. Or it can be like, see, I want to solve a problem. I want a problem to be solved. Please help me. So that's very, very important. And finally, closing pathana, end with a polite closing remark. All right? Closing remark, it's really, really important. Saying thank you, sir, for the opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity in Solunga. Okay? It's really, really important because you don't want them left hanging. You can ask for something, but also thank for it. That's fine. So, online engagement and presence. So, having LinkedIn profile, all of you are going to be brand, all of you are going to be identity in the online social space, right? So, how are you going to do it? So, you can post a lot of things on LinkedIn, right? It can be something you want to talk about. But for example, some of you are interested in investing in the stock market, you're good with debentures, shares. You can talk about which stocks are doing good, which stocks are not doing good, why they're doing good. So, there are a lot of people who do that. And just to name a few, like Finance with Sharan, Shashank Kuduppa, you would have heard of them. They all grew in COVID because they spoke a lot, they connected to the audience, and they're doing really well. So talk about something that you want to talk about. It can be sports, it can be finance, it can be like digital marketing trends, sales. Start CA aspirants. So talk about it, talk about the tax slabs, tax rates. Budget happened like a week and a half back, right? So talk about it, talk what was positive, talk what was like your takeaways, your key changes, what you expected, right? So that's really important. So identify a goal. Who is going to be your audience, right? If you're going to type a post about digital marketing, it's going to be your digital marketing aspirants or those in the digital marketing field. Your second one, choose relevant topics, right? On the nodikku but whatever is happening in the recent times, talk about it, okay? Because current trends is really, really important. Your personal experience, your industry insights, all of those are going to be really important for you. Create a strong opening hook, all right? What do I mean by a hook? Something which catches your eye. On the first line that you're going to type, it's going to be really important, okay? For example, just open LinkedIn account. Open பண்ணுங்க வா LinkedInல போங்க. LinkedIn. I don't want you to get into like Mark Zuckerberg's space right now. So get into LinkedIn. So if you get into LinkedIn, then you can see many people. If you just keep scrolling, there are people who type out, who share your post, who shares post. And mutual connections la yaar comment pannalum andha post unga feed la varum. So there are a lot of content that is going around, a lot of things to see. So it's really, really important to choose a relevant topic, a current trend, right? Hook சொல்லணும், for example, like சொல்லணும் to be or not to be சொல்லலாம், like the road not taken, just for example of hooks. So that's important. Develop the main content, right? Main content in the sense like you can't just type anything like okay, I've typed it in the 10 lines, it's going to be post for the day nu irukka mudiyadhu, okay? Yeah, it's really important. Others are going to see it. It's going to be crucial. And a lot of people are going to like it. They're going to comment it. right? So இதெல்லாம் ரொம்ப முக்கியம். And so have a structure, have a clarity, like points வச்சுட்டு mention, have a gist, have paragraph 1, para 2, para 3 னு வச்சுக்கோங்க, right? Have that clarity in the thought in your words. So I know நிறைய பேர் chat gpt help எடுத்துருப்போம் நினைக்கிற அசைன்மெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் பண்றதுக்கு, right? But LinkedInல போஸ்ட் போடுறச்ச write it on your own, and then you can use LinkedIn's or rather the chat gpt's help to paraphrase it, right? Edutone just don't put pointers onto chat gpt and say please give me a post. It won't give. And let me tell you, there are so many things that are bad with chat gpt. And I was trying to find something for my photography purpose on chat gpt. Disclaimer poda, chat gpt can be wrongly started posting, right? So not everything is true on chat gpt. You can also convince chat gpt that 2 plus 2 is equal to 5, right? We have tried it. So don't trust ChatGPT for now. Just post everything on your own. You can use ChatGPT for paraphrasing or grammar error or spelling error or sentence error. ChatGPT does that really good. So on the help edukonga ChatGPT ki. And add personal touch, your stories, your past experiences, your anecdotes. Idu ellame romba mukkiyam, okay? And it can be example that happened to you in school, a story that happened to you in school, how you overcame it. For example, if you're talking about like stage fear, if you are like scared to talk in a group, how you overcame it. So idella romba important, and a lot of people are there to guide you, to help you out. Engage with the followers. I'm not saying like spam like in Instagram or WhatsApp where you post a story every day, post every day, 10 stories, 15 stories. In Instagram நிறைய பேர் ட்ரெயின் ஓட்டிட்டு இருப்பாங்க, 20 story 30 story. You do not have so many things going on LinkedIn. A post a week, a post in 2 weeks, more than good. It can help you a lot to start with. Edit and proofread, very very important. What you write, just don't post as it is. A spelling mistake or a grammatical mistake will be noticed by others, and they will point it out to you in the public forum, right? If you're taking a physical resume for an interview, that person who is interviewing is going to say, "Innappa idhula thappu pannirken," you might question you. But neenga proofread pannama, edit pannama, you're going to post something, it's going to go online, right? You can edit it, you can delete that mistake and edit that mistake, but by then many people would have seen it. So be very very wary of it, and like proofread. What should a comment have and what shouldn't a comment have, right? A comment should have relevance. Talk about what is being talked about. Don't talk about something out of the blue, right? Ortha vandu like tax la patti pesana, don't talk about digital marketing. Ortha digital marketing pesana, don't talk about cricket, right? Talk about what is required, talk what is needed. Professionalism, be respectful of the tone. Constructive feedback is appreciated on LinkedIn. Just don't bluntly point out saying, hey, you're wrong, this is a mistake. Don't do that. Just be polite, saying, hey, I think there's a different view to it, and a different opinion irukku, adu discuss pannalaman kelunga, right? And all of them are ready for constructive feedback, because that's a place where you're going to learn from others and others are going to teach you. Authentic, personal insights and honesty, really really important. Just don't comment something when you see it from a different website or see it from someone else. Adha eduthu seri ivan ipdi potane nammal ipdi pottalan irukudadu. Unga give your thoughts to it. Unga neenga yosinga idu enna, what is behind this, right? Now India Sri Lanka series is going on, right? India lost the series unfortunately, but yeah, all of us were thinking why Rutraj Gaikwad was dropped. He wasn't even selected in the squad. And out of nowhere, Surya is given captaincy, Shubman Gill is given captaincy. And I bet all of them thought Gillukku edu captaincy koduthaanga. So andha mari thoughts yosikano. Think why he wasn't given captaincy, why Rutraj wasn't given. So think about it, give your thoughts to it, and then type it out. Okay, just because Rutraj is not given a slot in the team, direct up nu solte rant pannakodadu. Just don't rant. Or 10-15 lines, Rutraj is not taking the team, he's a good player, solte panna mudiyadhu. Give your thoughts to it, it's really important. And engage thoughtfully. Drop questions in the post. Acknowledge others, it's really important. Saying, hey, good write up, hey, good post, hey, I learned something from this today. So in the mari soldacha, it's going to motivate him, it's going to motivate all of the others who are seeing it. And what not to do. Okay, negativity is a no on LinkedIn. All right, it can't be negative. You cannot be like, hey, this is wrong, idu romba thappu, nee eppadi idu sollaanla irukka mudiyadhu. Okay, avoid negativity on LinkedIn. Second one, don't go off topic, right? Personal attack. What I mean by personal attack is, my father used to tell me, fight the idea, not the person. So that's really important, right? ஒருத்தவங்கிட்ட சொல்லலாம், hey, or it can be in a workplace, friends group saying, hey, இது தப்பு, நீ எப்படி பண்ணலான்னு. And நம்மளுக்கு எல்லாருக்கும் ego உண்டு, saying, இவன் எப்படா சொல்லலான்னு. But don't fight that person, okay? He's giving you advice in his way, all right? He's giving you his opinion. So you should fight the idea, saying, இல்ல நானும் இதுதான் பண்ணேன், it's also right and you have to justify. Don't go against that person on LinkedIn. Offensive language, as you know, it's a clear no-no on LinkedIn. Be as professional as you can. And then confidentiality, okay? Don't mention details when you're talking to other recruiters, right? For example, you can ask, hey, உன்னோட ப்ரொஃபைல நீ இப்படி போட்டிருக்கே, saying you made sales of $12,000, $30,000, இப்படிலாம் போட்டிருக்கேன்னு. But I haven't mentioned the company's name. I just said automobile company, but I haven't mentioned the company's name. If someone wants to ask me about it, they can see my profile and take it out. But confidentiality is really important on LinkedIn. And flattery, okay, yeah. Really, really important. ஏன்னா நீ இந்த பெஸ்ட்ரா, நீ சமயம் பண்ணியிருக்க, இப்படி இருக்க முடியாது. Just be to a level. Don't cross that line. Don't cross that border. Cold DM a recruiter. Cold messaging a recruiter is really important to get you jobs, to get you opportunities, internships, everything, right? First step is to research about the recruiter. What you want to do, what kind of job you're looking for, what roles you want to execute. That's really important, right? அது பண்ணிட்டு யார் இருக்காங்கன்னு பாருங்க இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில், okay? For example, if you want to get into the field of automobile, you can see the different companies, Hyundai, Honda, Tata, TVS, all of these are there, right? So look about them, what they are doing, what kind of industry trends they're looking at. So research about the recruiter. And second one is create a personalized message. I'll get into that in detail in the next one. And second one is crafting your message, okay? So you need to craft a message for each recruiter. Don't copy paste the same message for all recruiters that you're reaching out to, because it's going to be different. Each recruiter is going to have a different profile. They're going to have different names, right? You cannot just change names and do it, because you'll be applying for different roles, maybe different levels. So really, really important is to craft your own message. Don't copy someone else's message. நீங்க ஹெல்ப் கேட்கலாம், எனக்கு பண்ணி தரியான்னு, but just don't copy whatever he has mentioned on his profile onto your LinkedIn account. So craft and content, okay? So I'll just read out this message, okay? It's a quite long one, so bear with me. Hi, you mentioned the name of the recruiter or the person reaching out to. I hope this message find you well. Your salutations. You're telling him, saying, hi sir, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And then you're introducing yourself. My name is, and I'm currently working at this company, okay? With this many years of experience in this field, I've developed a strong background. You can mention your skill, your expertise, your knowledge, whatever it may be. Mention that. And you give him the reason as to why you're talking to him, okay? I'm reaching out because I'm very interested in exploring opportunities at this company name, particularly in the specific department or role. Mention those names, mention the roles. Do your research, right? Look at what the researcher is doing. Ask them, or ask the current employees what they're doing. Reach out to them. I have been following your company recent achievements and impressed by the specific and mention details about the company. Maybe the turnover they've done, maybe the salary package, or maybe they've done something great that the industry has noticed, right? And then you're going to talk about yourself. I believe that my skills, the particular relevant skills, and my experience would make me a valuable asset to your team. If possible, I would love to discuss any potential openings or get more information about the hiring process at your company. Could we schedule time for a brief conversation, right? And thank you very much for your time and consideration. I look forward to hearing from you. Best regards. Give your name, your LinkedIn profile ID, or rather your link, your email ID, and your phone number, right? So if you see this, here you have a content of a cold message. You have your greetings, right? The first line, hi, I hope this message finds you well, my name is this, right? Your introduction, who you are. My name, I'm currently doing this, and why you're reaching out. Silence guys, thank you. So why you're reaching out, I'm reaching out because I'm very interested in exploring opportunities. So you're mentioning that also. Body, why you're reaching out to that particular company why you have to join that company. Give them a reason. You have mentioned here saying, I believe that my skills, the particular skill set that I have and my experience would make me a valuable asset in my team, asset to the team. So that is the one. And call to action is where you mentioned them saying, could we schedule a time for a brief conversation? Can be a 5-minute call, a 10-minute call. It's really, really important. If they say yes, you're halfway through it, right? If they say no, if they decline it, sorry, it's not possible, sorry, I'm busy. Don't get worried about it, because there are so many companies that you can reach out to. They may be just one of the companies. There are so many companies who are ready to accept you. And then the closing line, I look forward to hearing from you. Best regards, right? So this is how you're going to cold message someone, a recruiter, a professional in the industry, how you're going to reach out to them. Okay? Keywords and LinkedIn Premium. Okay? It's really fun to explore LinkedIn. Okay? And if you have a LinkedIn Premium account, and once in an organization, if you're working in LinkedIn, it becomes even more exciting. And we'll do a like on the job, like hands-on training for this. Okay, so all of you can open your LinkedIn accounts, your LinkedIn profiles. Okay, and you have this home page LinkedIn la pathina, there's this home bar, right? A search bar, right? Search bar theriyudha ellarkum. Sir la koopiduvanga. So search bar la vandu you can search your job titles that you want to look at, your positions. So just for example, let's search for digital marketing intern. Just search for digital marketing intern. Yes, done. So it's going to list the jobs, the people who are having that particular role, who are doing the particular, having that particular job title. It's going to show up to you, right? And இது வந்து ரொம்ப important for you. Okay. Let me also open my LinkedIn. So guys, let's get into it. So digital marketing intern search paniyacha. Okay, now you're getting a list of jobs, the different posts, right? Different people who posted something related to digital marketing. இப்போலாம் வந்து டிஜிட்டல் மார்க்கெட்டிங் இன்டர்னு கேப்ஷன்லையும் சரி இல்லைனா கண்டென்ட்லையும் சரி போட்டாலே வந்துட போகுது. அண்ட் மேலே உங்களுக்கு நிறைய டிஃப்ரெண்ட் டேப்ஸ் இருக்கா, லைக் ஜாப்ஸ், போஸ்ட், பீப்புள், ஸ்கூல்ஸ், கோர்சஸ், ஈவெண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாம் தெரியுறதா? So this is even making it's like even better. Digital marketing intern ni thedna job zone like you can just click on jobs, all the job opportunities going to show up. If you're going to click on people, all the like profiles with the digital marketing intern as a title is going to show up to you, right? Ni courses la click panna courses enna irukko digital marketing base panni is all going to show up to you, right? Can be good courses, can be bad courses, but the courses will show up to you. Can be someone recommending a course on Coursera or Udemy also. It will come to you. All right? And it becomes even more fun because you have a lot of things to find it for. You can do like different combinations. Okay? That we call as Boolean operators. And, or not. Okay? This it's like math. Venn diagrams mari. Okay? Null set. Oh, andamari. So it's a 3-way set, 2-way set, those kind of things. You can say digital marketing intern, not in Chennai, or digital marketing intern, not Bangalore. Digital marketing intern, not senior level. So if you're going to type these out, you're going to have even specific findings, even more like or niche crowd or niche finding கண்டுபிடிக்கலாம். And advanced search features. அதில் வந்து லைக் நீங்கள் ஒரு ஜாப் தேடுறீங்கன்னா லிங்க்டின்ல போயிட்டு ஜாப் பார்க்கறச்ச you can say digital marketing jobs. Can like segregate, like have filters. You have filters city wise, location wise, level wise, like intern, associate, executive level, manager level. Then you have pay packages also is possible now if you're having a premium account. But yeah, all of these is possible under advanced search features. Is there on your phones. You can all go explore it today. You can all explore it while getting home in your public transport. It's all there. It's all up for grabs. All right. There are plenty of jobs who are waiting for graduates to come and join them. It's just that we are not reaching out to them. Experiment and refine. It's like this is extremely funny to do. Misspellings and variations. Sometimes on the different spellings, sometimes it can be by mistake, but that is also a search. Okay, it can just be purely by mistake, but you'll get it. For e-commerce, that's a hyphen N commerce, right? So e-commerce word just one single word. If you search for it, you're still going to get a search for it. All right. So that's really, really fun to look at, experimenting and refining. And synonyms, right? Look at different synonyms. So for example, if you want to get into digital marketing or sales or synonyms, it can be different terminologies altogether. But look for it, look at it, because it will still be under the same category. And the last way for efficient search for jobs is going to be following company pages, using search filters extensively, right? It's all interconnected. Your usage of job titles, your positions, skills, industry-based keywords, all of this is very, very important. Can be simple keywords, internships, can be simple things like sales, marketing. Ibadi kuda neenga search pannalam and you will get something, you will get a search for it, all right? And finally, search for people. If you know people, if you know a resource person, an industry expert, follow them, connect with them. And the more connections you make, more broad is your reach, more broad is your search, and you can land up something somewhere. And LinkedIn Premium, all right? What is LinkedIn Premium? LinkedIn Premium solona just like a paid version of something, right? How you have like this Instagram profile verification people have going on with this blue tick on them, same way as LinkedIn Premium, but it comes at a cost, right? So I think like for a year it's around 5,000 rupees something. They have like 50% discount going on. So like 5,000 rupees a year. I know ellarum vandu LinkedIn, Netflix, Hotstar, Sony, Prime Video we have to pay 1,000 rupees a year, right? 1,000 rupees a month இப்படி pay பண்ணுவோம். But for something really important for your life, for your career, you can invest the same amount, which is going to get you even bigger returns in your life. So LinkedIn Premium is the go-to thing for now. And I'll talk about the advantages of LinkedIn Premium. First one, profile view insights. இப்போ LinkedInல okay, one second. So LinkedInல எப்படினா it's different to Instagram. If you want to search for someone, you can search for the name. They're not going to know who's searching for them. But LinkedInல once you get into the profile, a notification is going to go to them saying Advaith Ravichandran viewed your profile, right? On the point two things are going to happen. Either if you know it's like someone big, you're going to get really tensed, or ivare நம்ம profile பார்த்துட்டே இருக்கும், or you'll be like இவன் எதுக்கு என் profile பார்த்தான்னு இருக்கும், right? So two things, right? So that's really, really important. Profile view insights, யார் பார்த்தா யார் என்ன பார்த்தான்னு தெரியும் clear under LinkedIn Premium. Second one, in-mail messages. இப்போ cold messages பத்தி நான் பேசினேன், right? So cold messages என்ன? Cold messages as I said, you're connecting to someone you don't know and they don't know you, correct? But that is only possible after you get into a mutual connection, right? Someone should be mutual to you or him, and then it's possible. In-mail messages left, right and center, you can send out can send 100 messages a day, 1,000 messages a day. You need not even know that person. But LinkedIn ko and kavala illa. LinkedIn cold DMs la paakarche, if you have a normal basic account like me, anga cannot reach out to others. Can get reach to mutuals. You can reach out to mutuals, right? If you don't know them, someone you know them through someone else, right? You can reach out to them. But cold DMs, in-mail messages you can reach out to someone else, left, right and center. You do not have any connections with them, no mutuals needed, and you can get in touch with them and contact them. LinkedIn Learning, you have online courses in LinkedIn for free if you get into a premium account. Like so many courses to learn from, extensive range of topics to learn from, right? Can be simple basic like coding, Python, SQL, or you can get into something like Power BI, digital analytics, data science, data marketing. So all of these is there on LinkedIn Learning. Applicant insights. What do we mean by applicant insights now? It's about you. LinkedIn is going to tell about yourself, right? LinkedIn is going to be like, hey, you have like a shortage in skills and experiences for this role, need to do better. Okay, ஒரு வார்ல சொல்லிட்டு போயிடும், but we have to gear up and we have to like cover it, right? So applicant insights is going to be coming up, and it's like it's going to show on your LinkedIn profile what you need to do if you're going to apply for a particular job. How, like, what to say, how good you are for it, how suitable you are for it, what you're going to fall short of, what you need to cover the ground, how competitive you're going to be is the basic line. Simple சொல்லணும்னா உனக்கும் இன்னொருத்தனுக்கும் எவ்வளோ கேப் இருக்கு, அந்த கேப் எப்படி கவர் பண்ணணும்னா LinkedIn insights and applicant insights. Salary insights, okay. So salary insights, yeah, all of us like money minded, because in this world everything is like money in சொல்றாங்க. But yeah, salary insights பாத்தீங்கன்னா sometimes you'll get a job offer and you'll be negotiating with them for salary terms, be asking for a different pay, increase in pay, and they'll be like, sorry sir, this is not possible. But then you can get into LinkedIn, you can see what other companies are going to offer you, what other companies are offering a month for others, your peers maybe. Okay, ஒரே கம்பெனியில் நீயும் உன் ஃப்ரெண்டும் இருக்கலாம், உன் ஃப்ரெண்டுக்கு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் பே பேக்கேஜ் இருக்கலாம், உனக்கு வேற பே பேக்கேஜ் இருக்கலாம். Can be the same role that you're doing, maybe you're even doing more than him. But LinkedIn salary insights பார்க்கறச்ச that helps you, because you can find out what each and every company is offering, how the industry is trending, how it's going on. Job listings, extensive job listings. So non-premium owners, like account holders kuda, you won't get all job listings, right? Whatever you see is what you get. But once you have LinkedIn premium account, all jobs are going to show up to you, right? And there's no like differentiation illa, like or premium account ku or non-premium paakirche, premium account holder is going to see all the jobs. உனக்கு வந்து சிலது மட்டும் காமிப்பாங்க, ஒரு அவன் 100 ஜாப் பார்க்குறான்னா உனக்கு ஒரு 50 ஜாப்ஸ் காமிப்பாங்க ஓப்பனிங்ஸ். So it's really important to have LinkedIn premium account if you want to see all opportunities that you have in the field. And last one, profile badge, your blue tick verification like in Instagram. You'll be like, okay, he's genuine, he's good, and that's professionalism, he's good at it. And the LinkedIn premium member, you have a LinkedIn account holder, premium account holder, na, it has a weightage to it, because okay, he's even more professional, he is genuine, he has the drive to work towards it, and all of them have the thought. So it's good to have a LinkedIn premium account. So thank you all.